Awesome! PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video. Alright, so uh, I usually want to do videos after we hit a target. I don't want to do daily videos because it doesn't make sense for me to just record a video and repeat myself exactly like yesterday, right? And I gotta work on to see like how can I get actually more viewers on my YouTube. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. All right. Anyway, so on a weekly, let's talk about weekly because we just had a weekly level. This was the weekly level. We've talked about it. That 105 is a good area to long. I'm in a long right now, but doesn't really look good. All right. Now on the daily, you could see like this is today. We've been dumping it a couple of days. 1, 2, 3, 4 days of coming back to the wick. All right, to the wick. Um, so we're at least right now at the not very low. The very low is going to be 102, 101, but we're around the low of the wick. So around here is where the buyers show up, and then you might get a pushback up right after this dump. You might get a pushback up, or you might continue even a little bit lower to $98,000 to right around this range, basically where we've been talking about it, or even lower to 88 and $90,000 flat. Okay, it could do another one of these wicks and basically give us that $90,000 flat. Do we want it? No, obviously not. But I think around here is a good chance that we could hold on the daily. Over the 4 hour, however, we have basically the hold here. It could continue down, like I said, but I think it's going to consolidate around here. It's going to hold around there a little bit, and then maybe push it back up. At least till New York. At least till New York, we might get a pushback up, or we might just gonna, start to go up after this because it did a good move towards the downside at least. Right, we even cleared that 105 longers where we're doing the longs right there. They all got cleared out. They all got cleared out. So all that remains right now is for us to see if it wants to hold this and pushes it back up, right? On a that was 4 hours. Talk about 1 hour. So I want to talk about the 1 hour a little bit on BTC. What you could see happen here, we dumped it, right? And then immediately came back up. We don't care what happens, what was the cause of the wick. But what I want to mention is, after we came back up, we've been doing slow move. The volume is very low, but you could see every time, a lot of times, we get these type of move towards upside, okay, and then the volume dies. For example, right here, the volume picks it up a little bit and then it dies, right? And then it dies. So I think this is where the market is trapping retailers where you see this push, you think, oh, the market is going up. But the truth is the market is not going up. It's just a little bit of bids are getting filled, right? And so the retailers come in and they think like, oh, we're going to go up. They keep longing. The price holds the high. And then when the retailers are done, the price slowly comes back down, right? Because it wants to feel another bit. Now, guess what? We came back down around here, and guess what? We went up again like this, right? And then you'll be like, oh, okay, so this time we're gonna go up, and again the same thing. So every time uh, the market wants to fill itself, it pushes it up a little bit because a big order is getting filled, and then the retailers come in, they think, oh, this is it, we're gonna go up. They try to long it, it doesn't work out, and then they dump it again to the next section that they want to get filled, right? I think it's like that. The next section is going to be $98,000 in my opinion. If we just break this 102,360. If we break this monthly line, then we're going to go to that $98,000. Okay, and the 98 is just a good side of it. This could go all the way to 88 if it wants to continue. So just to conclude, all right, we could do this. We could come all the way down here and then do a V-shaped recovery and then work ourselves for a W pattern. And this W pattern could take days to form. All right, or a V-shaped recovery completely and then hold the top. All right, because most of the W pattern starts with a V-shaped recovery and then it comes back down to give us the confirmation, and then only then that's when you basically have the W pattern. Um, but if you lose that 102, then it's problematic in my opinion. I think you're gonna come down all the way to this range. It's a big range, I know, but I think you're gonna come down to this range. This is like a 4 hour that I could show you guys. It's this range. I know it's a big range, and guess what? I think if we come, I could just remove this. All right. If we come around here, if we come around here, and we don't hold, okay, because we did come back down here with this. All right. So if you think about it, there's a little bit only left. There's a little bit only left from this volume imbalance. So what you could do, you could come all the way back to 96. And that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I think is going to happen. So $96,000 today, I think it's on the table. If we lose that 102, 360. If we hold the 102, 360, I mean, I could say that the first step is to come and liquidate these people, just grab some shorters, short squeeze, basically, right? And that's it. That is it for BTC. We could talk about USDT a little bit. I mean, USDT is working its way towards the wick. I'm pretty sure it's going to do another wick today, a higher wick. All right, I'm pretty sure of it. The way they basically acting right now, it tells me that. But we'll have to see because we could retrace back, right? Because we hit 5.16, which is a weekly level, by the way, if you take a look at it from there. So we break it with this. The only reason this would come up is either to work out the wick or actually make a higher high around this, which I think is possible. I think we might do something like this, come back and then do this. But this, I think, could go for the next week. If we want to do it this week, it's going to be this. It's going to be this. Right? One move, or maybe today and tomorrow. Let's take a look at it on the daily. Yeah, today you come above, and then tomorrow you make it to that monthly level. That is 100% possible. That is 100% possible. All right. So that's USDT. Obviously, towards downside, you have this daily that will secure you. It's a support, in my opinion, 4.84. That being said, guys, I want to talk about some CoinAnk now. Let's talk about some CoinAnk, and then I think we're done. So over CoinAnk, all right, you could see the amount of. Let me first talk about liquidations. All right. So towards downside, there's not much liquidations left. There are liquidations, not much, but there are liquidations from the past move. We know that. But towards upside, around 112, there's big amount of liquidation right around here that we could take. Right? Obviously, it goes towards upside. But towards downside, if you take a look at the large orders, there's not much large orders around here. Nobody's interested. It starts from 103, basically at the very low of the wick, and it goes down to 96, 94. But the big picture is right here, all the way to 99,602, right? I would say these are the big numbers, all right? Anything below this is maybe like not interested. So let's see how much bids are there. 574 million worth of bits. Okay, worth of bits. How much we filled around here? Let's just take a gander and know how much we filled around. Talking about bids, right? These new bits. How much we filled? Whoa. I thought it would be more. 377 million, that's not much. I thought it would be more, but yeah, we filled a good amount. So 377 there, another 500 here, and we already bought around 4 billion, by the way. So this is gonna be a lot. I think this is gonna dump. Towards upside, I've talked about it, and I think that is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching. Just to conclude, I'm pretty sure that if we continue down, we're going to go to that 102, and it does look like it wants to go to that 102. Now, keep in mind, as I'm recording this, this is a new 4 hours, so a lot of things could happen in this new 4 hour. We could dump for the first hour and pump for the next 3 hours. We'll have to see. But overall, this is my take. I think we're going to continue down until it shows a reaction, a huge reaction on the daily, so we know that we're actually going to change the direction towards upside. And thank you guys for all the support and everything. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time, peace out.